Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Angry Cast and Satisfactory. How y'all doing? We got some major stuff happening. I want to do a quick run through of some of the stuff we have been doing, and that is that we're going to be doing some more MAM research. And the reason why is because, yeah, we got to get set up with the oil production platform with our factories and all that stuff, but we're going to be drawing so much power that we really don't have. But I have a way to help solve some of our power woes for the moment before I get to producing fuel and power through oil. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be using oil to produce energy to add to the power grid. But I got to get to that point yet, and until I can, I need something to fund that operation from a power standpoint, and I don't have it in the way of coal. But through the MAM research, we can get a geothermal, I think it is, some sort of a hickey-do thingamajiggy that will, let me start that again. There is a machine that will take power, or take the geysers and turn it into power. And there's a geyser right over by the oil plant where I'm going to put the oil stuff. So I'm going to use that. But I got to unlock it through MAM research, and in order to do that, we've had to do a lot of things, and we're going to show you right now through the power of editing. I'm going to go through and show you the things we've been doing offline to get to this point. As you can see, we got a Caterium thing going crazy right now, but it's not it's a manual process. Me bringing over Caterium from all the way over there, that big spire of light you see. So for now, let's go take away editing Mongo and show us what we've been doing. Okay, we are going around the map and grabbing and hitting things because we can, grabbing more computers out of these other drop pods that we didn't get to, and then we're actually expanding the map a lot. You can see we really are going into territory we haven't been into before, and there's of course monsters we have to take care of, but those are never a problem. But once we take care of the monsters, then we can open up the drop pod and make sure we have, see here, what we need for this one is things we haven't built yet, high-speed connectors, but we'll have to come back at another time for that one. But I wanted to point out where it's at on the map. This is up in the forest area, but it requires some power to get to it, so we're going to have to put in another... actually, we need to have a lot more than that. We need to have two... we don't have enough things. We got to build them. We need biomass to power the this particular generator in order to provide enough power to the drop pod in order to fix the battery. So we're going to have to build all that out. Okay, once we got that going, we're good to go there. Put our stuff in, and it's going to produce the power we need. And there we go. But we need more than that, so we're gonna have, like I said, we have to build two generators for this one because I think it required more than one generator puts out. Oh yeah, which is loads of fun. I'm glad I had enough stuff to make all of the biomass in order to do it. So that's one of the things. We really want to get to the space elevator. We really want to get on the space elevator, get it moving, but in order to do that, we need to get more power for the grid, and we're doing MAM research primarily in order to do that. But it also helps because a couple of those MAM research nodes require. Oh boy, we got some problems here. Some of the MAM research nodes require some computers, but. My goodness, where the hell are we at now? We're somewhere very far away, and these guys are not happy with us at all. Okay, all right. I think we got them. No, we got one more to take care of. Yeah, we're actually deep in a gully, I think, off of the main. And we're actually almost near where I first started playing, and my test playthrough before I started the actual series. And oh cool, look at this, we got a bat we don't have enough space for too. We're gonna have to build some things. Alright, we got that. We had 100 motors that we needed. We're just carrying various pieces of equipment in order to get these unlocked, and we're gonna have to sacrifice some things because we don't have enough space for it all, because that's what happens. We don't have enough space, but we're picking up all this cool stuff that we're gonna need somewhere else anyways, so might as well get it while we can. All right. Yeah, we'll just grab all these items. Leave off the thing, the things that we don't care about, like the stinger and the plasma spitter and the whatever those rhino thing remains are, and then we will continue on. Yeah, we'll leave all that stuff in, take what we can, but we're gonna leave most of it here. Okay, now we got this thing hooked up. We are over here in this big old pond. What do we need to get this opened up with? We got 4 of those things. Okay, why is what? Oh, we need also. We also need 20. So yeah, some of these do require you to have 2. So 2 items. So one being the power, one being the steel beams. We got it open. We got our other machine. So our computer. Let's get back. Scannable hard drive. Sorry. Let's get back and take care of other things. It's a long walk home. All right. All right, that was wonderful. Hopefully I did a voiceover and some cool stuff with it. Otherwise, it's going to look stupid. It's going to look stupid anyways, but oh well. So, woo! We got the Blade Runners on. You can see. And I unlocked the zip line. And I really don't care about the zip line. I just unlocked it to unlock it. And we've completed another. We completed the nutrients along the power slugs. Excuse me, MAM branches. We got a lot more we're going to do with that. But as you can see, we got it all stuff in here, and that is including some high-speed connectors, some computers, and some AI limiters, along with the oscillator, crystal oscillator, to do that, to get into this thing here. We've been building these. We can build these things that require usually a manufacturer to make. They require 3 or more parts to make. But you can do them in the crafting bench, and I did it just to get them done in order to satisfy the MAM requirements for them, and that is the high-speed connector, which takes quick wire, which is the Caterium I have in the background, the cabling, which we have elsewhere, and also circuit boards, which we have over yonder, where we pumped all the crystal in from the Cave of Death, that is now making silica and quartz. What is this? Circuit board. How do we? What is this? I forget what it's called. Oh gosh, why can't we see it? Summoner. Oh wait, no, I have a different. I think I have a different thing. I use an alternate recipe. Where do I have it? Do I have it anywhere? Do I have any of this stuff here? Boop. Boopsie doodle. I do not. I do not. Oh well. Maybe I have it down here. Oh god, everything is just a mess. Oh, here we go. Quartz crystal. Quartz crystal. So we're using that, I think, to make something, and we have an alternate recipe, I think, for the manufacturer. And yeah, let's go from there. So let's take a look and see what we're doing here. Alien organisms. We have got one more thing we need to supply for that, and that's for scannable objects for enemies. I'm not really concerned with that at the moment. We'll do that after the fact because that's a big thing. That requires the oscillators and the high-speed connectors, which I need for other stuff. But the Caterium thing, this is where we want to be. This is where we're going to live and breathe for the moment. Because here's what I'm talking about, yo. The geothermal generators. Geothermal generators can do, they provide you with the ability to build one, and also the scannable for the resource for the geysers. And that is going to provide us with some great power options that it doesn't require it's not going to require. We're going to need some power to get it going, but then it becomes it becomes self-sufficient. Again, I don't understand why that's a thing, but somehow by powering the device that's going to create power, you can then provide power to the the power creator. I don't want to get it, but okay. But we need to get in order to get to that, we need to get through this supercomputer one, which requires AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and computers. But that is something we can do now. Also, there's also the smart splitters, which I want to do, and the programmable splitters. This will make it so much more easy to get us into a place where we can really condense our factories. That would be great. All right, yeah, and that we can do all of that, but I want to go down this path first. However, let's look at other things and make sure that we don't need the Caterium for anything else. Or the circuit boards or the high-speed connectors of the AI limiters. So we got we can do all this as well. And I did build some parachutes. And I'm going to do some of this stuff in order to get more slots in my inventory because I'm going to need it. And this is going to require 100 of the polymer resins. Yeah, polymer resins, which we have over at the oil factory. So I'm not really worried about that. Quartz, another one. I want to get this dune buggy unlocked. Yeah, of course you do. But we need oscillators for that. We need, and this is the scannable object for radio scanning signal, which I really don't understand what it, okay, fine, but we get a scannable object, we get a hard drive. Now, the thing is that there are some of these that require hard drives for the research, and I've been using the hard drives. I went around and spent an entire episode going to get the hard drives out of these drop pods, and we did that. We did more. That was the whole point of the edit I threw in there, was all of the hard. We went back and got more hard drives for this particular thing to scan them in here and to also use them for requirements for this stuff. As far as this goes, yeah, we need a hard drive there. So there's some things we do need to get. And if it's anything for anything else, it's to be a completionist and get all these to say completed. Even though we've gone down the tree to the bottom, there might be one ancillary branch hanging out on the side that we don't care about. But this one also gets us some packaged turbo fuel as well. So there's things we do want to unload or get with that. So I'm going to go through all of these as well. But for now, let's see what we got going on here. So this whole Caterium operation is putting in quick wire, which we've got a lot of quick wire. Good to go there. We've got all this stuff here. So let's no, whoops, not wrong one here. So let's just take all this stuff for now, so that we have it on us, and let's go through Caterium. Let's go through. I'm not going to care about this one right now. I want to go get this one here. So we want to get this because it gets us to the geothermal. So let's hear supercomputer. We can unlock the supercomputer. Yay! We unlock the supercomputer. And that allows us to build the supercomputer, which we need to do 50 of them in order to get the geothermal generator. Now, what do we need to do to make a computer? And actually, I should stop doing this right now. So we need computers, we need circuit boards, we need AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and we have all that. We can build 24 of them. How many do we actually... Wait, it was 24 steps. It's 24 steps. It's going to take a while to pound that shit out. I can make 7 of them. I need, in order to get this fulfilled, to get the geothermal, I need 50 of that. So, boy, that's 50 times 24. That's a shit ton I could do offline, or I could set up, a factory. I don't want to set up a factory, really. I don't want to do that. But I do want to get this done, because here's the other thing. In addition to getting the geothermal set up and doing all the oil, I have got several different locations set up to build the components needed for phase 3 of the space elevator, and I will show them to you right now. Down over the hill, the one thing about the Blade Runners is they make you jump so high and so far, but you don't really want to do that all the time. You want to... Boy, these things are going really slow. We need to figure that shit out. Alright, I've got this entire setup over here right now to just produce... I got 2 manufacturers set up. And they're set up with all the necessary components. We just need to add power. This is going to make all of our automated wiring. What do we need automated wiring for? I will tell you. We need automated wiring for the, I think the modular engine, or the thing there. We have these all here to build computers for these items. We need to build all the things in the space elevator phase 3, the modular engine and the... what is that called? Shit, I gotta go look at it. Hold on. Alright, in order to complete phase 3 of the space elevator, we need to build modular engines and adaptive control units. And the adaptive control units need 2 computers, 2 of these heavy modular frames. They also need 10 circuit boards and 15 automated wiring, and I need to do that times 100. So I have all, like I said, I have all the components down there to make all the adaptive wiring in the computers to build this thing for the space elevator 100 times. And then we also have these modular engines, which needs 2 motors, 15 rubber, and 2 smart plating to make 1 modular engine. Now, I need to do 500 of those, and I have enough I think it was 500 times 2. I think 1,000 motors. I have that over the hill because I was taking stators back and forth to build those. The rubber, we got all that. The smart plating, I think we got that handled, and that'll be fine. The versatile framework, we need modular frames, and we need steel beams, and I have all that. So we're good there. We're good all there. So I need to just go turn all these things on and make them. As you can see, we have up here on the hill, we have all this stuff being built. Ooh, but I don't have any power to it just yet because I don't have enough power to go around. I will severely throttle everything down that I'm working on, and probably run into some issues with the power grid as it is if I turn all that stuff on. And as you can see here, okay, this one here is the it's making the smart plating, right? This is making the versatile framework. So I have everything I need to make all of the versatile framework, 2,500 of them for that. Here's all the motors down here that I had set up. I've got 6 of these suckers, 3 there, 3 there, all daisy chained together, and it goes all the way to the bottom here. And I've got 50 times 24, then 24 times 6. Plenty of that. Plenty of that. Down here, we've got all the smart plating being ready. We have all the components to make that. I just don't have the power attached. That's what I'm talking about, is I have all these things ready to go. I just need to hook up the power, and I don't have it. That's why we're doing all of the MAM stuff, in order to get the Geyser technology and the geothermal generators in order to produce more power to throw onto the grid, and then power all these factories in order to create all the stuff for the phase 3. But for now, what else can we do? We have all the components we need for the alternative fluid transport, which this one here, this will get it. We're gonna bang through some stuff. I'm telling you. There we go. Alternative fluid transport milestone, which will get us the packager, empty canisters, packaged water, packaged oil, the industrial fluid buffer. We need that because I've been just draining the pipes out of the oil production in order to keep the plastic and the rubber moving, and the polymer resin. But everything else here, this will all be things that I need to do. So let's go ahead and set that out there. Push the button, send it off. All right, that unlocked. We got 8 minutes before the next one. The next milestone we're going to have after that is going to be, well, I could do the gas mask, which we have enough stuff for. Skip. Yeah. So we just need 50 fabric. We can do that. That's not a problem. And then we can do tier 6. We have mostly this stuff. We can build all that in order to get the fuel generator. That's going to be big for us once we get the little go-kart figured out. And then, of course, the Caterium and all these other things. But the jetpack, that's going to be we need to have the fuel to do that. And then we get into monorails, and then we get into pipeline engineering for all that stuff, and then we can really take off running. But let's, what do we got to do? We had to do the supercomputer, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then come back. Whew. All right, he is back, or at least the machine is back, and we can work on the next milestone. But in order to do that, we're going to need some things that we don't have right now, and that is plastic and fabric. We need 200 rubber, we need 100 of plastic, and we need 50 fabric. The fabric, not that big of a deal. We can build those. That's not a big problem. But we got to go travel to get the plastic. So give me a moment. I don't understand the monster or the mob regeneration in this game. I have down in the middle of the screen there, right there, as you can see. That is where the geyser is, but it's being guarded by 3 of the space crabs or flying crab things and one of these spitters. I've cleared them out several times, but they keep respawning. Now, up here, there was a large spitter, big boy, and I cleared him out and then set up all this construction stuff, and they never respawn. I'm wondering if once I get the geothermal generator set up, if that will keep these from spawning again. After that, because that's going to be a problem if I have to keep going through and killing all that shit, especially if I get power set up there. So we'll have to see how that works. Ooh, don't want to go over there. The bigger things that we need is the circuit boards, which I have an entire what is this making? This is making copper sheet, And this is making the circuit boards with silica and the copper sheets. That's the alternate recipe. The regular circuit board is plastic and the copper sheets, but I had so much silica, I figured why not use that to make the circuit boards. That's making me, 12.5 per minute versus 1 circuit board every 8 seconds. But it's a little, but it's a cheaper in the long run because the plastic's all the way over there. But this here, look at all these circuit boards I got. We're good to go there. Like I said, I have that alternate recipe that was wonderful. We're gonna scan some of those later on, and I didn't want to do it yet because I know I need to keep back 2 of those, and it's going to take me longer to scan. Those are 10-minute scans per each, so if I don't like what I get, I can re-roll it, go back to the previous save, and then rerun again. But I don't want to make anything in the in time. Like, oh yeah, I can scan a hard drive while I go build stuff, but if I don't like what I got to start over again, and I lose everything I built. So we haven't been doing that. Okay, we have all of the computer, we have all of the rubber that we need. We just need those 50 heavy modular frames, which we've got this big thing over here. Oh, that's not it. We've got this big thing over here, building it. We've got at least 1 filled, and this is for everything else. And we were going to, a lot of things we're going to need those for. Might as well have them on hand and in stock to do so. So let's go ahead and turn in the research and get that geothermal. Get the geothermal. Yes, geothermal generator. Let's go do it, yo. Let's go do it. All right, cool.
New building unlocked.
Yay! New building unlocked. From power, geothermal generator. We need 8 more supercomputers, 16 more heavy modular frames, 16 more high-speed connectors, and then we have all the rubber and the copper sheets we need. I think we can do that. All right, we have enough to build the geothermal generator. And also, I just figured out, now that I can scan for Caterium, found out there's one right over here. Right over here. So I think I can find it later. We'll set that up. That's a long way. That's a hell of a lot closer. I stumbled onto that one. That one I stumbled onto. This one I actually scanned for, so we got. So, all right. Look, with that being said, is there any closer geysers? Oh, I don't want to do that. Is there any closer geysers to look for? So we know that we have one. Where do we have the one? Oh, there's ones over here. There's normal. There's one over there, one over there. Holy cow. I guess that's the one. No, that can't be it. Can it? There's a crate over there. Purity normal there. It's in that direction. Yeah, I guess that's it. I think these ones are closer. That is pretty far away. If that's up there. I think these ones, yeah, these ones are definitely closer. Yep, definitely closer. Okay, you can see we also did a little bit more exploring here too. But let's head over to this one. Let's just boom, put that there so we can find it. Okay. In order to get the geothermal, okay, we're going to do that, but we also need to, if that's the case, no, I don't want to do that. We have Caterium here, and we have the geysers here, so we might as well do a couple of things in order. So yeah, very well, we're thinking about it. Let's get some more, we can get equipment hand slot here, we can get, that's funny, you get fabric from fabric. I don't understand that. But we can definitely turn this in. Get that out of the way. Get us another hand slot. Don't know what we're going to use it for just yet. It'll eventually probably come to us. And yeah, I think everything else is going to be... Oh, might as well. Might as well. We have it. And these power poles might be interesting to get too. I haven't really thought about them as well. But we have the Caterium now. let's go back and get that. So let's get this power pole done. And then this one's going to require more. That requires some more. This requires more because we got to build that. How are we going to get the rifle ammo? We need to get rifle ammo out of. I don't know. We haven't got rifles yet. So that's somewhere else. Yeah. More stuff happening over this way we haven't got stuff for yet. And then, of course, we got this big thing here. All this stuff here. So, yeah, we're going to do that in a bit. But let's go take care of getting the Caterium set up and go get the Geysers set up. Alright. Up on top of this rock. Directly over from where we were at. So that'll be awesome. We only have it's guarded by a few space crabs or whatever the hell they are, flying crabs. So let's go ahead and get this miner set up. We'll have that going. Where the hell? There we go. And then we'll run it down over there. Yeah, why not? Might as well. It's over here. Here is where the Geysers at. Yeah, pure. No, it's a normal geyser. Oh, jeez. Let's go take care of this shit. Ah! So is there more than just that? There's 3 of them here. Normal and pure. That's the one we want. This one over here. This is the pure one. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get this sucker set up. Well, look, we can tap right in over there. That's awesome. I think maybe I did that on purpose. I don't know. But let's see here. Let's get geothermal storage. Right here. Okay. There's geothermal generator. So this thing requires. What does it require? It requires a connection, I guess. Maybe. Oh, we don't even have to power it. That's brilliant. I love it. So there we go. Look at that. Okay. That takes our maximum. My goodness, but it's short bursts. That's the thing. It's short bursts. So it's what we need to do. So okay, fine. It's now up to that, but it's going to drop. All right. So what do we need to do? What do we need to do? We need to build these power storage items so we can offset that drop. So let's build a couple of these. Daisy chain them together. What did I do? I got too many wires going around here. Okay, this is cool. Daisy chain these together. Daisy chain. Okay, leave that like that for now. Take off this line. And daisy chain it to this. Okay, so now what we're doing is, you can see the batteries are charging. This will last for an hour. Time until full, an hour. Stored charge and a charge rate. So it's gonna put all that in there, and it's gonna do that for all 3 of them. So what we need to do is wait an hour, let this get full up. That'll be 300 megawatts already there, and then we can pull in more. Let's see, can we build more? Let's build more. Why not? We'll get all this stored up. All this stored up. So we'll get a total of what? There's 100. We'll have a total of stored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 megawatts stored. Once this fills up in an hour and a half. An hour and no, maybe that's like a minute. It's almost like a minute. It feels like it should be longer. This just keeps going differently. Okay, I'm not sure exactly, so we'll give it an hour. And then once we get this all full up, we'll have 600 ready to go, tie it into our main grid, and then we'll have all that attached to it, and it'll be sweet. It'll offset some of our problems. And we can go back and start, next time, start working on getting all of the things built for the space elevator. So, yeah. And I'm going to go get some alternate recipes while we're waiting and have them ready to go for next time. So, okay, cool. That's it. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. If you see anything you like or you have any questions, please feel free. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Let us know how we're doing, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.